Good morning students, welcome to the session. Today I am going to explain the topic Kirchhoff laws. So in Kirchhoff laws, two types of laws are there. One is junction law, another one is a voltage law. Junction law means the sum of all the currents entering a junction is equal to the sum of all the current leaving it. Suppose let us consider a small circuit diagram. So this is a junction. So here I1, I2 represent the current entering into a junction. I3, I4 represent the existing current. By using the junction law, the sum of all current entering into a junction is equal to sum of all the current leaving it. Suppose here another current I4, that is the I3 current represent entering into a circuit. It represent I1 plus I2 plus I3 is equal to I4 plus I5. This junction light obeys the law of conservation of charge. So let's take a simple example you can understand. Find the current in the branch A and B in the following cases. So in the 5 ampere current entering into a junction. So the question is, find the current in the branch A, B. So by using the junction law, 5 amperes current entering into a junction. The sum of current entering into a junction is equal to the sum of existing current. So 2 ampere, I represent the existing current. So I is equal to 3 ampere. So this is the correct answer. Before going to Kirchhoff's second law, I will take off sign conversion. The most important topic in current electricity is sign conversion. Taking drop in the potential as positive, VA minus VB will be. So keep remember this point, drop in the potential as positive. VA minus VB will be. In first diagram, direction represents from higher potential to lower potential. So at first stage at A point, the potential VA. At second point B point, the potential VB. Here direction represents higher potential to lower potential. Here potential has dropped. Here VA minus VB will be. VA minus VB is equal to plus epsilon. Drop in the potential as positive. Here potential has dropped. So VA minus VB is equal to plus epsilon. In next diagram, direction represents lower potential to higher potential. Lower to higher, here potential has increased. So VA minus VB is equal to minus epsilon. Drop in the potential as positive. Potential as increased represent negative. In next diagram, capital R resistor connected in a circuit. I current can be flowing from higher potential to lower potential. Current and direction both are in same direction. VA minus VB will be plus IR. Direction represent higher potentials to lower potential. So here VA minus VB is equal to plus IR. So next diagram, current moving from B point to A point. That means lower potential to higher potential. But direction represents higher to lower. Current and direction both are in a opposite direction. VA minus VB minus IR. In next diagram, current moving from lower potential to higher potential. This diagram represents the discharging battery. Current and direction both are in a same direction. Current moving from lower potential to higher potential. VA minus VB will represent minus epsilon. So potential has increased. In next diagram, current moving from higher potential to lower potential. But current is opposite to the direction. So this circuit, the diagram can be represented the charging battery. So VA minus VB is equal to minus epsilon. Current and direction both are in the opposite direction. So VA minus VB is equal to minus epsilon. In next diagram, a battery of EMF epsilon can be connected in a circuit. Current moving from higher potential to lower potential. Current and direction both are in a same direction. Here potential can be current moving from higher to lower. Here potential has dropped. So here VA minus VB is equal to plus epsilon. next diagram, current moving from lower potential to higher potential. Current and direction both are in a opposite direction. VA minus VB will be plus epsilon. In next diagram, is the internal resistance smaller will be connected in a circuit. Current moving from lower potentials to higher potential. Lower to higher, your potential has increased. So VA minus VB is equal to minus epsilon. The next is resisting resistor. Current moving from higher to lower potential. So higher potentials to lower potential. Represent plus IR. So from the VA minus VB from A point to B point, VA minus VB is equal to minus epsilon plus IR. Next diagram, internal resistance is smaller connected in a circuit. Current moving from higher potential to lower potential. So direction also represent higher potentials to a lower potential. Current moving from higher potential to lower potential, your potential has dropped. So VA minus VB is equal to plus epsilon. In resistor, higher to lower, so similarly the potential has dropped. So VA minus VB will be plus epsilon plus IR. Capacitor can next diagram. Capacitor can be connected in a circuit. The direction represent higher to a lower. In first, the first plate is a positive charge. In second plate is a negative charge. VA minus VB will be VA minus VB is equal to Q by C. So in next diagram, first plate is a minus Q charge. Second plate is a plus Q charge. VA minus VB will be minus Q by C. Dropping the potential as positive in any element class, battery, inductor, resistor, etc. Let's do some problems based on sign convention. First problem, in the circuit element given here, if the potential at a point B, VB is equal to 0, so V is equal to 0, then potential of potential of A is, so VA is equal to question mark. Direction represent higher potentials to lower potential. So VA minus VB is equal to plus IR. So VA is VA minus, so VB is equal to 0. So current in the circuit is 1. So resistance circuit is 2 ohms. So VA is equal to plus 2 ohms. So plus 2 ohms. So this is the correct answer. So next diagram, in the circuit element given here, if the potential at point B, VB is equal to 0, then the potential of capital A is, so VA is equal to question mark. VA minus VB is equal to, so based on the sign conversion, direction represent lower potentials to a higher potentials to lower potential. So higher to lower, your potential has dropped. It represent a positive. Lower to higher represent positive. So IR plus IR. So here, direction represent lower potential to a higher potential. Your potential has increased. It represent minus epsilon. So plus of IR minus epsilon. So VA minus VB value, VB is equal to 0. So I represent I is equal to, so 2 volts, 2 amperes. So resistance 1.5. So here epsilon 2 volts. So 1.3 minus 2, VA is equal to plus 1 volts. So VA is equal to plus 1 volts. So is the next question. The circuit element given here, if the potential at a point B, VB is equal to 0, VB is equal to 0, then the potential of capital A and D are given as. So first A to B. The potential from A to B, VA minus VB is equal to, direction represent the higher potential to a lower potential. So higher to lower, your potential has dropped. A to B, the IR. So VA minus, so potential at VB is equal to 0. So current 1 ampere, so resistance 1.5. So VB is equal to 1.5 volts. So next, from B to D, VB minus VD is equal to, from B to C, so potential is moving from higher to a lower. So higher to lower represent a positive. So here lower to higher, potential as increasing to represent a negative side. So here B2 from B to C represent IR. IR from C to D represent negative. So minus epsilon. VB minus VD is equal to, and VB is equal to 0. VB is equal to 0 minus VD. So the 1 ampere is currently flowing at a point C. 1 into, so resistance 2.5. So here 2 ohms. Minus VD is equal to 2.5 minus 2. So minus VD is equal to 0.5. So VD is equal to 0.5 volts. In this option 1.5 minus 0.5. So this is the right answer. So next question, find the current to 12 ohms resistance. So find the current to 12 ohms resistance. One end 24 volts, another end 0 volts. So 12 ohms resistance, 4 ohms resistance are connected in a circuit. So the current flowing from higher potentials to a lower potential, higher to lower potential. So the potential difference, so VA minus VB is equal to higher to lower represent I into R. IR1 plus IR2. So VA represents the 24 volts. So VB represents 0 volts. Current I into, so resistance of 12 ohms. So plus 4, 12I plus 4I. So 24 is equal to 16I. So I is equal to, so 24 by 16. So I is equal to 24 by 16. It represents 4, 4. So 3 by 2 represent, so 1.5 amperes. So this is the correct answer. Next question, find current through 12 ohms resistance. So current through 12 ohms resistance. 24 volts, 6 volts, 0 volts are current in a circuit. So 12 ohms, 6 volts, 4 ohms are 3 resistors. So let us take I current through 12 ohms resistance and I1 current through 6 ohms resistance. So I minus I1 current through 4 ohms resistance. This circuit diagram also obeys the junction law. From 24 volts, first of all, you take 24 volts to 6 volts. Current flowing in the and higher potential to a lower potential. VA minus VB will be at first end 24, so second end 6 is equal to the total here the current flowing in the circuit 12 ohms resistance is I current. So 12I plus at 6 ohms resistance current I1 current 6I1. So 18 is equal to 12I plus 6I1. So 3 is equal to 12I plus I1. So this is equation 1. So let's take 24 volts to a 0 volts. So this is VA. Let's take this is a VB. VA minus VB will be, so 24 minus 0 is equal to I1 I current to the 12 ohms resistance. So this is 12I plus I minus I1 current to 4 ohms resistance. So 4 into I minus I1. So 24 is equal to 12I plus 4I minus 4I1. 24 is equal to 16I, 4I. So 4I minus I1, 6. So this is equation 2. So from equation 1 and 2, we can add 1 and 2. I1 are cancelled. So 6 plus 3, 9. 2I plus 4I, 6I. So I is equal to 3 by 2. Current I is equal to 1.5. So this is the correct answer. Next, Kirchhoff's second law. So Kirchhoff's second law is also known as a voltage law or loop law. So in Kirchhoff's second law, the algebraic sum of all the potential differences along a closed loop in a circuit is 0. Suppose if we start from point A, so it moves from point A to B, B to C, C to D, again driven back to a point A. So here the potential difference becomes to a 0. So initially the potential difference at a point A becomes to VA. So it comes back to again at point A. Here the potential difference is VA minus VA is equal to 0. So here the algebraic sum of all the potential differences along a closed loop in a circuit is 0. So the Kirchhoff first law, that law in Kirchhoff first law it obeys the law of conservation of the charge, but in voltage law it obeys the law of conservation of energy. So suppose if you start from point A to point B, so the potential differences between point A to point potential drops VA minus VB is equal to I1 R1. So it moves from point B to point C. So voltage potential drop VB minus VC is equal to I2 R2. So you start from C point to D point. So the potential drops VC minus VD is equal to, so here it moves from negative terminal to a positive terminal. So here the potential drop is increases. The potential is increases. So here minus epsilon 1 plus I3 R3. So it moves from point B to point A. The potential drop VD minus VA is equal to I4 R4 plus, so it moves from higher potentials to a lower potential. So here epsilon 2. So we can add all terms. So dB cancel, VC cancel, VD minus cancel. So here finally we get VA minus VA. So VA minus becomes to 0. So here finally we use I1 R1 plus I2 R2 minus epsilon 1 plus I3 R3 plus I4 R4 plus epsilon 2. So this equation represents, so if you start from point A, when you come near back to P at point A, the potential difference becomes to a 0. Kirchhoff first law obeys the law of conservation of charge, but second law obeys the law of conservation of energy. General method of circuit solving. So first, draw circuit diagram and assign direction of current in each branch. So preferably to higher to lower potential. So in the examination, some questions they will give the circuit diagrams, but they cannot represent any particular current direction. So we can assign direction of current. So the direction of current in each branch preferable to higher to lower potential. So you apply the junction law and loop law. So we will get the number of equations. So solve the equation we get the current equations. Suppose we take battery. So first terminal consists of high potential, second terminal low potential. So direction represent to high potential to a lower potential. Here potential can be dropped. Here direction represent low potential terminal to high potential terminal. Here potential can be gain. Potential gain. So by remember this point. So before solving the questions, please remember this point. So preferable to give the direction higher potentials to a lower potential. First question. Determine current in the circuit. So take any direction. So I start from this point. So I current can be flowing in the circuit. So in this direction. So in this direction. So this anti-clockwise direction. So by using the sign convention rules, so we find out the current in the circuit. So the I current entering into the resistor. So it moves from higher potential terminals to a lower potential terminal. So you use 1 into I. So the I current entering into a resistor here, potential drops can be across. So finally it is 2I. So current moving from lower terminal to a higher terminal. So it represents minus 18. So there is a current moving from lower terminal to here the current can be, I current can be entering into a resistor here, the potential drops can be occurs. So finally it is 3I. So similarly the current entering into the negative terminal to a higher terminal. So here potential drops can occur. So finally so 2I, 3I. So 3I, 6I. So 6I is equal to 30. So I is equal to, so 6 5 is so 5 amperes. Yeah. So this is the correct answer. So next question. Calculate the potential difference across the 20 ohms resistor. So take any direction. So I will start from this point. So it moves from anti-clockwise direction. So here I current flowing in the circuit. So I current flowing in the circuit. So the I current entering into the resistor, it moves from higher potential terminal to a lower potential terminal. So higher to lower terminal. So here potential can be represented so 20I. So the resistor, the current can be moving to the 3 ohms resistor. So the potential drops occurs we use 3I. So finally moves from lower potential terminal to a higher potential terminal. So it represents minus 15. So next we represent plus 2I plus moves from higher potential to a lower potential. Here potential drops occurs. So finally we use 10 volts. So is equal to 0. So 28 and 23, so 25I is equal to 5. So I is equal to 1 by 5. But our question is potential differences. So by the formula V is equal to IR, V is equal to current 1 by 5. So resistor across 20 ohms resistance. So R is equal to 20, V is equal to 4 volts. So this is the correct answer. Next question. In the circuit, find the current through the branch BD. So what is the current through the branch BD? So in this question, so we have separated two cases. So first one, so this is the first loop, this is the second loop. So the first loop I will start from point B. So in point B, I1 current through the, so I1 current will be flowing in the first loop. So the second loop we start from point C. So the I2 current flowing in the circuit. So in middle in the branch of BD, the total current flowing in the circuit represent so I1 plus I2. I1 plus I2. So this moves in a anti-clockwise direction. So it will represent clockwise direction. So first initially the current moving from 6 ohms resistance. So 6 ohms resistance will be 6I1. So the current taken from that way, it moves from lower potential differences to a lower potential terminals to a higher potential. So it is minus 50I1. So next current taken into the 3 ohms resistance. So it represents 3I1 plus of I2 is equal to 0. So here 6I1 minus 15I1 plus 3I1 plus of 3I2 is equal to 0. Sorry, this is I1 minus 15. So here 9I1 plus 3I2 is equal to 15. So 3I1 plus I2 is equal to 5. So this is equation 1. So the second loop, so if you start from point C. So I2 current entering the 30 volts battery. For example, it moves from lower terminal to a higher terminal. So the EMF can be represented so negative terminal. So 30 minus 30 minus 30. So current entering the 3 ohms resistance. So it represents it gives so 3I1 plus of I2. So is the current moving from 3 ohms resistance. So it represents 3I2 is equal to 0. So minus 30 plus 3I1 plus 3I2 plus 3I2 is equal to 0. So this side 3I1. So 3I1 plus 6I2 is equal to 30. I1 plus 2I2 is equal to 10 equation 2. So solving this 2 equation. So equation 1 multiply with 2. So subtract from equation 2. So if we multiply with 2, 6I1 plus 3I2. 6I1 plus 2I2 is equal to 10. So here I1 plus 2I2 is equal to 10. So 10 cancel. So 2I2 cancel. So finally use I1 is equal to 0. So I1 is equal to 0. So substitute this values in the equation to get I2 is equal to 5. But our question is current through the resistance 3 ohms resistance. So 3 ohms resistance the current is I1 plus of I2. So I1 plus I2 is equal to 0 plus 5 is equal to 5 ampere. So this is the correct answer. So next, find the current in BZY. So we are finding current in BZY. So 30 volts, 40 volts, 50 volts batteries are connected. 1 ohm, 2 ohm, 2 ohms resistors are connected. But our concept is so current in BZ. So if I will start from so this point. So here I1 current flowing in the circuit. So based on the sign conversion. So we will form the cell equations. So current entering the 10 volts battery, it moves the higher potentials to a lower potential terminal. So we get 10. Current entering the 1 ohm resistance, we get I1 into I. The current flowing from lower potential terminals to a higher potential terminal. So here we give the minus 30. So minus 30 is equal to 0. So 10 plus I minus 30 is equal to 0. I is equal to 20 ampere. So this is the correct answer. Next topic, Western bridge, if the current through galvanometer in Western bridge is made 0, then the bridge is balanced. So here 4 resistors are connected in a circuit. And also galvanometer is connected in a circuit. The current in galvanometer is made to 0. So here the bridge is balanced. So here the current in PQ resistors is same. So similarly the current in RS resistors are same. The potential differences between the ACs of the galvanometer becomes to a 0. Suppose in this point A, I current can enter into the circuit. So the current in the P resistor can be represented I1. The current in the R resistor can be represented I2. So there is no current can be entering into the B loop. So the current I1 current can be entering into the Q resistor. So similarly, the I2 current, so cannot enter into the B loop. So the current I2 current can be entering into the S resistor. So here the current in PQ resistors are same and the current in RS resistors are same. So here the potential differences between the ends of the galvanometer becomes to a 0. So under balanced conditions of the Western bridge can be represented P by Q is equal to R by S. So this question has a balanced conditions of a Western bridge. Next question. Find the equivalent resistance between A and B in the following cases. So what is the equivalent resistance between A and B? So here R resistor. So this is 2 are in a series connection. So next here these two R resistors are in a series connection. So the resultant of these two resistors gives R plus of R is equal to 2R. So the resultant of these two resistors gives R plus of R is equal to 2R. So by using the equation, so these two resistors are in a parallel connection. So these two resistors are in a, the resultant of these two resistors and the resultant of these two resistors. These two resistors are in a parallel connection. So 2R by 2R. So 1 by 2R plus R, 1 by 2R plus 1 by 2R is equal to, so 2 plus 2 by 2R. So 1 by R is equal to